Avec toi, je me sens bien. Sous les néons roses, nos cœurs battent en rythme. Les éclats de nos pauses dansent sur leur prisme. Filles du futur, nous prions. Ensemble, nous sommes des étoiles. Dans la nuit, nous chantons notre amour, on dévoile. Éclairés par des rêves, nous avançons sans peur. Chaque pas qu'on soulève nous rapproche du bonheur. Chaque son nous enchante dans ce monde magique. Nos voix flottent et chantent une mélodie électronique. Filles du futur, nous prions. Ensemble, nous sommes des étoiles. Dans la nuit, nous chantons notre amour, on dévoile. Éclairés par des rêves, nous avançons sans peur. Chaque pas qu'on soulève nous rapproche du bonheur. Chaque son nous enchante dans ce monde magique. Nos voix flottent et chantent une mélodie électronique. Filles du futur, nous prions. Ensemble, nous sommes des étoiles. Dans la nuit, nous chantons notre amour, on dévoile.
Rivers give trees their light. Trees that see the fairy side. Whispering, they sing for fall. Shower us in colors all.
Bonsoir à tous, on se retrouve pour un nouveau petit Devstream Soulframe ce soir. On démarre tout doucement la soirée. Soirée d'abord petit Devstream du coup Soulframe, on coupera la première partie pour après partir sur du Soulframe. À mon avis, ça va être pas mal. J'espère qu'on arrivera quand même à avoir plein de monde. Merci à tous ceux qui follow, qui regardent en même temps. Hein. Hop. Tac. Puis on va essayer d'en apprendre déjà un peu plus sur Soulframe ce soir. Et n'hésitez pas à aller sur le site Soulframe pour avoir toutes les informations concernant un peu plus Soulframe, le prochain jeu de Digital Extreme. Et nous allons avoir des petites actualités concernant les préludes, le prélude 7 normalement, ou peut-être plein d'autres choses. Donc n'hésitez surtout pas à nous rejoindre. Tac. Bonsoir, bonsoir. Ça va, il y a un petit retard. C'est très bien. Et ce soir, pile après, à partir de 19h, nous aurons un petit Devstream Warframe, comme on a l'habitude de le faire. Hein. Devstream 182 Warframe, où on va avoir plein d'informations à vous donner concernant les liches infestées. Et concernant, du coup... Ça, c'est les aléas comme d'hab. Que pouvons-nous dire de plus sur cet aléa? On n'a pas le droit. Si? Je vais vérifier 2 secondes. Je pensais pas qu'il allait me remettre le son. Chou. C'est pas celui-là. C'est pas celui-là. Celui de la dernière fois. Hop. Je sais pas pourquoi il m'a coupé le stream. Hop. 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 Tac. Tac. Bonsoir à tous ceux qui rejoignent. Hein. Hop. Tac, 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 tac. Il reste encore 5 minutes, ça va, ça devrait le faire. Merci à tous ceux qui follow. Hein. Je suis le seul à le faire ou pas? Je suis le seul à le faire français. Elle est dessus aussi ou pas? Je sais pas si elle est dessus. Tac, 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 encore 6 minutes. Que je vais essayer de traduire au maximum que je peux pour la communauté française. On n'est pas beaucoup à le repartager en stream. Ce qui est quand même... comparé à Warframe, ouais, je suis un peu... Attends, ouais, elle aussi est sur Soulframe. On devrait avoir... du monde pourtant. Nous devrions avoir du monde. Si, il y a White. N'hésitez pas à aller voir White Angel hein, pour ceux qui veulent un peu plus d'infos si je peux pas vous en donner. Hein. Merci à ceux qui follow, merci à ceux qui rejoignent. Hein. Il nous reste encore 4 minutes à attendre. Merci à ceux qui follow, merci à ceux qui rejoignent. Hein. Il le retranscrit aussi ou pas s'il le retranscrit aussi des archives, nickel. On est assez. Bonsoir à tous. Merci à ceux qui rejoignent, merci à ceux qui regardent le Devstream du coup Soulframe. N'hésitez pas hein, pour ceux qui veulent préparer déjà pour savoir un peu comment est le jeu et pouvoir y jouer ou tenter d'être inscrit au prélude. Hein. N'hésitez pas à aller voir. Hein. Encore 3 minutes. On a vu quand même quelques petits spoilers à gauche à droite il y a quelques jours sur Soulframe, un nouvel, je pense un nouvel ennemi. Donc n'hésitez pas à rejoindre, n'hésitez pas aussi à aller regarder le forum de Soulframe. Vous avez toutes les informations là-bas. Donc n'hésitez pas à aller voir. Hein. Voilà, voilà, voilà. Hop. Encore 2 minutes. Et on va pouvoir démarrer un peu ce petit Devstream 2 de Soulframe. Donc installez-vous, préparez-vous et puis on démarre quand on pourra. Hein. Hop. Le temps est compté. Et on attaquera du coup, si tout va bien, le Devstream du coup de Warframe, le Devstream 182, sur les actualités du coup de Technocide Coda. Quelle est en fait cette infestation? Peut-être allons-nous plus en apprendre aussi sur comment pouvoir les avoir, ou plus encore sur Zek, DJ et plein de personnes encore. Voilà, voilà, voilà. Encore 1 minute. Merci à ceux qui rejoignent le stream, merci à ceux qui regardent. Hein. Il y a Elno aussi, si jamais vous voulez aller voir aussi, qui est en train de refaire la rediffusion du Devstream de Soulframe. Donc n'hésitez pas aussi à aller voir. Hein. Tac. Et puis c'est parti, on va démarrer ce petit Devstream 2.
We're not giving a release date. We've been watching chat. We've been watching chat. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm Megan Everett, and welcome to the show.
Come on.
How is Japan, Steve?
I'm Steve. I didn't get to go to Japan. I wasn't invited.
I like Jujutsu Kaisen, so I went to Japan.
Though.
Well, I do now, I guess.
You got a recommendation from Sheldon.
Late to
and
the
not
party.
Rebecca
Donc nous avons
and-
du coup
Yeah.
That is literally the most insulting thing you could ever say.
nous avons Megan au milieu, directrice communautaire de Digital Extreme. Steve, patron entre guillemets patron de Digital Extreme. Scott qui du coup l'un des patrons, un des chefs du coup designer, et Geoff qui est le directeur créatif de Soulframe.
No, it's gonna be great. So yeah, they're gonna get gameplay hooked up on the dev build, and we're gonna show you some preludes, what you guys have been up to for a hot minute, and some fun stuff that's coming up in Soulframe Preludes. But first of all, we'll do some introductions. Sarah's gonna come in hot real quick, but we'll start on that end.
She's not like Halloween costume. I was a.
No.
Someone said she got absorbed, so.
Okay,
She did get absorbed. Let's start with you on that
I'm
end.
Scott.
What do you do, Scott?
I'm designer.
Oh my God, amazing. Who are you?
I'm Steve. I work on Soulframe and Warframe, and I go to Japan and I go to all the places where Jujutsu Kaisen.
Donc Steve qui a été l'ancien directeur créatif du coup de Warframe avant de redonner du coup le flambeau à Rebecca,
Anyways, I'm
que nous verrons tout à l'heure.
your community director on all things here at DE. Jeffrey.
I'm Jeff Rogers. I'm already getting made fun of
Roger. Oh,
for wearing a cardigan. And
I didn't even see it till now. Jeff's here, and Sarah's
Sarah's
eventually.
thinking.
What'd you do? You have your mic on, don't you?
Oh, can they hear me? Oh, I'm Sarah, and I'm a host for Halloween.
Donc il y a aussi Sarah du coup qui est à l'arrière.
Might have made some serious mistakes.
Nah,
I
Sarah's gonna
didn't
be.
realize that.
Sarah's gonna be doing live
Coucou,
gameplay. from the entire
Kev.
Joey are gonna
Vas-y,
be
vas-y,
doing
pose ton leurre,
multiplayer
pose.
some Soulframe today.
yeah, we got
Il y a la commande si tu veux.
Little butterfly that comes over and lands,
Literally.
and then turns back
Sarah,
into
what's the
Sarah.
crew's name? That's like.
Oh, we are the Soulframe Slayers. That is trademarked. Joey is
What-
enthusiastically
trademarked?
nodding his
I
head
see.
yes.
It is trademarked. She'll be joining us eventually on the couch once they sync up the gameplay. But let's get into some housekeeping. We did see some comments in the stream. You know, perhaps you're not in Soulframe Preludes, which is our pre-alpha.
Donc le prélude est un pré-alpha du coup, pour ceux qui ne le savent toujours pas encore à la date d'aujourd'hui.
Be forgiven for our thrashing.
Our sins. No,
Yes,
no, no.
yes.
But on this stream, you know, we don't have Twitch drops here on the Soulframe Devstream, but we are going to give away some Soulframe Preludes keys. So maybe
Donc il y aura des clés, des accès du coup pour le prélude de Soulframe,
Poor Rude just sat down.
comme l'annonce Rebecca sur leur stream à eux.
Did you know he had to load up over 100 assets today?
Wow.
Wow.
This stream and Warframe?
Well, it'll be the Warframe. It'll be
And he
90.
did the
There was
interior
100
decorating
Warframe
too.
assets.
There's 100 Warframe assets. That's absolutely
Sorry, wrong game,
madness.
wrong game.
Hey, Sarah's here. Hello.
Sarah's here. Scott, you get to read it. You're in the inaugural seat.
Donc Sarah qui est la manager communautaire de Soulframe.
Say Boolean Barman.
Boolean Barman.
I can actually read that
That's
one.
actually pretty
That's-
good.
That's a good one.
Like,
Capitals and
A
all.
little bit of programming kind of in there with the Boolean. Love
Boolean.
it. True or false?
You have won a Soulframe Preludes keys, which gets you access to Soulframe Preludes pre-alpha. If you could please whisper the Play Soulframe Twitch account you're watching right now with your email, we'll reach out to you after the stream and get you all hooked up with a access to Soulframe Preludes.
Et ouais, il y a la commande, Kev, il y a la commande, il y a la commande.
I'm seeing lots of great questions already.
Say,
Such
join,
as-
join.
I'm seeing join. It's a great question.
Maybe
Exclamation mark join us. Sign up. Join. Exclamation mark join us to get
all one word.
Oh,
You need
all
an
one
us,
word.
there you go.
There's lots of just join.
Oh,
yeah.
exclamation point Skibbity is
join
good.
us. There you
This is
go.
something like
There we go.
Sheldon would like get people
Yeah.
to do. Exclamation
Classic.
points that did
Wow.
not work at all.
Wow.
I
We
saw
have
that a
slow
couple
mode on?
times.
Yeah.
Yes, can you add a slow mode?
Rue's
Might
on
have
it.
to slow mode this.
Rue's
Slow
on
mode,
it.
a slow mo.
please?
Don't worry, Rue's on it.
Thank you. Welcome to the first Soulframe stream on our official Soulframe Twitch channel.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's the first one we had on here.
Hopefully.
Donc oui, c'est le premier stream aussi sur la chaîne Twitch de Soulframe.
We'll have more to come for
Scott
sure.
was looking at the old Warframe
yeah.
Devstreams, those first ones.
Here's
and
back on the other
Oh,
side.
back on the other side.
In the
In the kitchen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with everyone in the background.
Yep,
getting
I had my
silly.
long rocker hair. I didn't. And one of the things that we did back then, if you remember, Jeff, is someone would play the game in the background the whole time.
Yeah.
And just, we didn't really know how to explain what the game was, and so I think we would get Ben to just play
just
the
play.
whole time. And so
Yeah.
Sarah is going to do that, and Joey also is going to join
Join our
co-op and just make sure things are as crashy as possible by having multiplayer working. So that's kind of, I think, what we're going to be doing today is.
So we're just going to watch them play?
We're just going to watch them play. No, we're not.
No,
Sorry.
no.
Megan's too organized for that.
It's true. You're making my
I was
gray
hoping.
hairs. No. Yeah, we're gonna have gameplay the whole time, which
Yep.
is.
Non, non,
super
faites la
cool.
commande directement si vous voulez pour rejoindre là-bas sur le chat, là-bas. Mais pour avoir accès au pré-alpha, enfin au prélude, je peux vous donner les accès. Hop.
I'm stomping over your
You are.
housekeeping. But the one thing I wanted to say is the only way to get in right now is not, you can't pay, it's only through random. We do random giveaways every week. We are going to be changing that system to add promo codes for your friends. So you'll be able to also have 4 additional envoys to bring with you into playing multiplayer, which is the best way to play the game.
Pre-existing players will get those, right?
Pre-existing players do not get those yet. We'll have to look at a script for that. There you go. We'll do it
Scott, man,
live.
people
We're
over
doing-
there.
we're doing feature creep.
You get a code. You get a code.
Someone is banging your
it's
head
like-
against the desk. So we're working on that system coming up. And what else is there to say on this? Because you wanted to touch on how to get in. Right, we're not doing a paid to get in thing, right?
Megan's just crossing things off. Okay, that's done.
And we
She has the
are,
bullet points all
She
written out.
does.
No,
She
you
can
go,
say
you
that.
and we're
He's the CEO.
probably not going to open it up for a little bit. And the reason for that is it's just not quite ready for that in terms of how the long-term progression stuff we have to get to. P7, which is coming out next week, is going to have some of that stuff, and we'll talk about it more and show some. But I think we're kind of moving around that. Yep.
Sorry, Sarah's about to get
Sarah's
What do we
smashed.
got?
Get
What do we
beat
got?
up.
Oh, is Sarah? Ruth,
Go to
can you show
gameplay.
Sarah?
Let's
Sarah and
kick
Joey
off
are
that
got like
gameplay.
a big guy here.
Donc on peut voir vite fait un petit gameplay, vite fait. Hein.
Snuck up on
Okay,
him.
sorry. Just to recap what Steve said. During TennoCon, we
Voilà un récap du coup oui, de ce que Steve annonçait juste avant. Un peu le mode de combat entre guillemets modifié, amélioré.
Endeavor, we're still working towards Preludes updates. Like I said, we're going to show you P7, a little bit of P8, and a little bit of fun stuff.
Donc le prélude 7 est en cours et le 8 est déjà en train d'être préparé entre guillemets.
More people in. We give, what is it, Sarah? 2,000 keys?
2,000 every week.
Every
And I
week.
saw some confusion in chat. So yeah, these come in.
Donc
your
2000
emails
environ
when you
par
sign
semaine
up
déjà, c'est quand même
on
énorme.
soulframe.com.
De
That
préludes qui
email
sont envoyés par pour chaque personne.
You can't,
And
you can't just your end play.
Gameplay all the time.
so what Steve was saying is you will soon get that invite email and 4 additional codes, and you can share that with your best friends, your family,
Your mom,
Or
your
your enemies.
hairdresser,
Yep.
your enemies.
Yep.
If
Oh.
you
Share
want
with
to
your
battle
enemies,
them.
eh?
And then you can multiplayer and beat them. Wait, is there friendly fire?
There is not
Come
friendly
on.
fire right now.
Come
No,
on.
no.
Cozy game. Sorry, I
It's
keep
cozy.
forgetting. I
It's
keep
cozy.
forgetting.
There you are.
Yeah. Did I cover all of that?
You did.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I think so. The main thing that I lied about was we're not going to go as open as we had hoped.
Not this year.
That
More
might
open.
change if miracles happen, but I think
Donc pas cette année sortira, on verra ça peut-être pour les prochaines années.
we also have other big things happening at the studio. Warframe 1999 is a huge push.
Yeah.
Donc toutes les équipes travaillent sur Warframe 1999.
It's
Pour Warframe bien sûr, bien évidemment.
I have
sequel
gray
to
hairs.
Soulframe, maybe I don't
What's
know.
Warframe? Yeah.
And so that's, we'll probably be moving resources around and that sort of thing to make sure that also,
Yeah.
accomplishes its very ambitious
Yeah,
launch.
it's a team effort over here at DE, and we're just gonna share the love. But Soulframe's gonna keep getting preludes. Warframe's gonna get 1999, but we'll talk about that later. It's a Soulframe stream.
Yeah.
Soulframe stream.
Exactly.
All right, let's just get gameplay up the whole time, and we're gonna chitter chatter over here. All right, Soulframe. it's been, obviously, there's probably people in chat, obviously lots of people that want to join us in Soulframe.
Yes, they do.
Donc voilà un
What
petit
would you
gameplay du
say
coup de
that
Soulframe
encompasses Soulframe as a game if someone was to be interested in it?
pour voir un
Right.
peu à quoi
Yeah, I
s'attendre
think we
les
get
joueurs,
asked
les
this question
envoyés.
a lot. I had the I don't even know if I'm supposed to be able to say something like this, but I had the president of MiHoYo ask me, "Is it a single player game?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I use such a dreamboat and such a
No, it's not
yeah.
saying.
Oh, it's not what you're saying. Okay.
I'm just saying, I'm a big ZZZ fan.
Are you? Excellent, excellent. Me too. But you know, we are making a co-op game. It's going to be best to play with friends, but it's going to be solo compatible. It sounds a lot like
On
Warframe
pourra
in
jouer avec
that
ses
way.
amis
It's really
dans
an
Soulframe.
MMO light experience. We're going to have a dense overworld. We're not really calling it open world because I think that implies maybe some negative connotations, but it is a very open world.
There's still some gating, some progression.
There's some progression, some gating in there, and then we have the procedural dungeons, which is similar to what we did and still do on Warframe. The overworld is a lot more persistent and is a lot denser than some of the overworlds in Warframe, but it's still early days for us. And it is, I think, a fantasy looter. I think a co-op fantasy looter.
Yeah.
We don't have the sort of MMO towns yet, but that we hope to have like our next update. We'll probably have something like that. We'll show a little bit of kind of the work in progress on that. It's got the typical things, real time of day, there's weather systems, there's all these sorts of
weather
things.
systems?
Yeah, with the collector coming down. Remember the collector?
It's a very isolated weather system.
It still
One
counts.
cloud, one rain cloud.
Well, it's maybe two. And it's, come on, let me hype it and tell lies.
Two clouds, two clouds.
So
Joey,
this is the kind of game you play it, you rank up, you get loot, you progress your character, you become more powerful, you earn different packs in the
On
game.
pourra ouvrir des
different
coffres,
classes.
se combattre face à des ennemis et bien plus encore.
And Preludes is PC only right
Yep.
now, with the intent that we would go on console when we think the game is kind of more ready for it. Joey's already leaving, he's walking
Joey's
away.
done with me. He's like, I'm sick of saving her
Joey's
butt.
over it.
Oh, I was gonna say that for later, but
Oh,
sorry,
do
sorry,
it,
sorry.
do it.
Right. What's happening? What's happening?
Stealth butterfly.
Clac.
Ah, that's the stuff.
That's great. But you can see,
Donc on aura le niveau du coup des ennemis juste au-dessus de leur tête avec la barre de vie du coup des ennemis. Ce qui est quand même pas mal.
Yeah, people notice there has been a lot of tweaks since TennoCon going on combat.
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
A lot of root conditioning and revisiting the animations and target lock on. So yeah.
I think the big things, you know, that we are in pre-alpha, and I
Yes.
think
Yep.
some of the really negative feedback I got was like, "What are you doing?" And the answer is, you know, we want. It's like Sing Street. Rock and roll is a risk. We actually want to hear the good and the
Sing Street
bad
reference. That's great.
up front.
Yeah.
And so I think the worst thing that we can do, at least in terms of how DE works, is to go dark for a very long period of time. So we're going to be showing you warts and all, but on this playthrough, Sarah's going to just rock this playthrough.
Yeah,
It's going to be
already.
perfect.
Oh yeah,
Perfect code.
we're gaming.
Yeah, that's really kind of the point of pre-alpha is to have the players build it with us, right?
That's right.
Give us that feedback. Give us the issues, bugs, and all. Oh,
Pet him, pet him.
get him,
Hit him
Sarah.
with your sword.
Get him. Become a butterfly. Get him.
Donc vous pourrez voir aussi du coup des animaux comme les écureuils, les lapins, les
The other thing I think that we heard
et bien plus encore en animaux.
when we showed our TennoCon demo, because that weather system was there. Thank you very
The
much,
clouds?
Jeff. It is a weather system.
Clouds?
And some of the art choices that were shown in that particular area, people were like, "Hey, this kind of looks like Elden Ring or a
Totally.
Souls game." And
Yeah.
this game is really going to have a lot more whimsy, and it's going to be like, for example. Concrete example, you missed with your shield. Oh, okay.
Is that a dog?
It is a dog, and you don't kill them anymore. They run away
This
because
is a
they're
work in
free.
progress.
It's a
That
work
might
in
have been
progress.
a sticky thing.
One of the strong feedback
Hi,
things
dog.
I got from TennoCon was like, "You have dogs in the game, don't make me kill them."
And that's probably
Aw.
what happened there when she wasn't striking,
that's what
because that's the work in progress.
that's
But
the
you're
work in
gonna
progress.
you're gonna pop the helmet cone off them.
Yeah.
and
Oh,
So set them
Free
free.
Free them.
them.
Yes, exactly.
What a whimsy game.
Yeah.
What a whimsy time.
Freed them as a butterfly.
So yeah, you can see that when we don't show it in that
Unless
sort of
Sarah keeps
overcrest
chasing it and trying to hack it. But
it's a
Yes,
lot
I
more
am.
cheerful, almost nostalgic kind of look to the game.
Yep.
Something that at TennoCon, again, I regret making some of those things feeling that grimdark thing, because really the game is
there was a bit of panic.
supposed to be a bit more
It's
balanced.
TennoCon panic, right? Like we
Yeah.
were going to kind of just show a live, kind of what we're doing now. We were just going to kind of show the game,
Yeah.
show some progression.
What's that that I just did?
That is what you activated a shrine.
Yeah.
So
What
if
does that do?
you fail,
Are you
and-
playing in God mode right now?
Are you in God mode?
Yeah.
Can you die?
Oh, okay.
Well, we won't be able to see what it does.
We won't be able to see
I'll
what
turn
it
it off
does.
later.
Actually, you can turn it
I'll
off.
later.
Let's see how good your
Yeah,
skills are.
if Sarah
Not right now. Not right now.
Sarah won't die, but if she does, she'll
Yep.
spawn it.
I never die in this game. I'm a
But we panicked at leading up to TennoCon
Yeah.
because
Misleading me.
we were like, oh my god.
Donc il y a plein de choses que nous avons pu voir déjà à la TennoCon, importantes entre guillemets.
So we kind of took a lot of ingredients and kind of made a more composed path, but I think we kind of narrowed the vision a bit too much in that kind of run up to it.
Too volcanic.
It was really cool for what it was.
It
but
was-
it wasn't
it was
a
very cool, but-
representation of the bigger game.
For a
bigger
wide
game.
audience,
As a
yeah,
whole,
it was
yeah.
the wrong
Yeah.
impression.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's cool in isolated spots to have that grimdark, but then coming back
That's
to
the
the more
idea,
beautiful, happy world is good.
And you'll see that with some of maybe they'll even run one today, but there's the procedural dungeon for the Glade.
Donc attention, il y a beaucoup de spoilers, hein,
The Ode,
je le précise avant.
and they get very grimdark.
I think the Garen fight
Yeah.
is a very good. It starts off very, very grim and
Yeah.
then ends in
Yeah.
a really great moment.
Un petit chevreuil.
What is this here? What am I doing?
That's a map.
Donc vous avez pu voir vite fait la carte.
So you can like annoy you.
I've had to have this for 11 years of difficulty me, so now Sarah gets a tap. I see people asking about mounts.
Oh, we got some stuff
We
in the
got some
works.
mounts.
Donc vous pourrez
And they've seen one
Are you
before.
able to-
libérer du coup les animaux.
I'm busy.
Well,
Oh,
first.
so
à
you're
l'intérieur.
making up for those poor squirrels you're
Yeah.
chasing.
More to attack.
Got some scaling issues
would
going
never-
there.
That one has a levitation spell, so
Yes.
that's not
It's
a bug. It's by
magical-
design.
magical squirrel. Yeah, so there are
Cover squirrel.
a mount.
We have a functional mount that we just haven't made functional in the game yet.
Donc vous pourrez passer bien sûr de l'autre côté
Kind of the area
où vous aurez
just a bit too small, or
l'accès à plein de choses.
we're kind of getting to the point now where
We're one or two stages where
Yeah,
it
so it-
kind of
Vous récupérez toutes vos informations sur le côté droite de l'écran, à droite de l'écran du coup, où vous aurez toutes les informations de tout ce que vous récupérez.
you're in Preludes right now, there might be a reset. Actually, there will be a
There
reset.
is.
there might be.
Oh, sorry, there will
Cross
be a
that off
reset.
the list too.
Yeah, this is we're just jumping all over.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
But yeah, so Orangol will be the first mount in the game. But if you are in Preludes, or hopefully if you're watching in chat and you get in Preludes very soon, we will start with Orangol as kind of like a summon.
Yep.
So that
Vous aurez
because we don't
accès
have quite the size of the world.
à plein de choses. Hein.
Scott reminds me is we don't want to trivialize the small size of the world we have yet.
Donc augmenter le courage, etc.
There might even be a progression.
Modifier du coup vos jambes, donc les jambes,
Well, you have to
le
earn
torse.
her trust. Excuse me. You have to earn her trust so you can mount.
You got this
Donc
is
modifier ce que vous avez fait, récupérer pour modifier du coup,
They didn't give me any.
pour récupérer du coup
That one is
There you go.
exprès pour après les modifier dans l'inventaire entre guillemets,
excellent.
dans votre arsenal entre guillemets, si on peut dire ça.
We're gonna dive into.
Can we show maybe skills here because
I was gonna say,
Sarah's
we
waiting
kinda-
there?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Skipped ahead, but
So coming.
Sorry, Megan.
we'll go back to housekeeping at the end.
Vous pourrez avoir des arts,
Summarize
Mike
this
Armors.
Soulframe much better.
Yes, there is going to be a lot of fashion frame in Soulframe, but one of the things that we want to make, we want to push harder on for Soulframe is kind of RPG stuff. So action RPG is kind of our North Star. So we have the martial arts stuff that's coming in, and this will be coming next week.
P7.
For in Prelude
Donc le
7.
prélude 7 arrive du
You
coup la
are
semaine
using
prochaine.
weapons, they're all associated with a particular type of fighting art. And for example, Longblade, if you want to jump in there, Sarah.
Yes.
Then you will have.
Donc, vous pourrez améliorer l'art sur vos armes, du coup,
Saw lots of
à ce moment-là.
carry questions.
Et les resets avec le bouton en bas à droite.
Parry
Just
right
got
before.
parry.
So I've not done it yet.
Yeah.
ever
Okay.
in my life.
Okay. Yeah.
But if I get one today, that
Yeah.
will be the first
I believe in
time
you, Sarah. You can do it.
you guys have seen me get one.
Yeah.
I believe.
So yeah, I think if you're a Warframe player, you probably recognize focus schools. But this will be the 1.0 of our skills or our fighting arts going in.
How'd you get all those points?
Yeah, she's
I
got a lot of
earned them.
weapons.
Of
A lot of weapons.
I earned them in an honest way
Yeah.
through my adventures in Alta as a noble envoy. Thank you.
So yeah, and I see the question again. Yes, Soulframe currently is PC only. We're building it with the same.
Pour l'instant, il est disponible seulement. Soulframe est disponible seulement sur PC.
Will be coming to consoles as well.
Peut-être arrivera plus tard ou non.
Yeah, and I think if
Sur
you don't know
console.
a ton about Soulframe, if you're just tuning in, that's the Nightfold that Sarah just went to. So
Avec peut-être des choses à ce moment-là en fonctionnalité, etc. Vous verrez ça à ce moment-là en temps voulu.
You don't have Tuvolcane yet, though, do you? Tuvolcane.
No.
Okay.
I actually had her all set up to go, and then I went on a completely different adventure.
Did you? You just
Yeah.
wandered around?
Should we go
That's
get it?
cool. Yeah.
This is my life.
I was,
This is your life?
I was
I'm
gonna
gonna test
complete
this
this
and-
encounter here
Oh,
and then
please
go
do,
get
yeah.
her.
Yeah, don't want to rob you of your rewards.
I have to destroy the Odin Moaners.
And so, yeah, the moaners, these polluters here. Yes, it does have controller compatibility. I
She's
saw in
playing on
chat,
controller.
Because if you see in Sarah's hand, yep, playing with a controller. Soulframe will not run on your fridge probably, but yeah,
I mean,
not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
oh, nice shot.
Oh, yeah, you gotta hit the. This is like a pro tip.
Ah,
move. You
ah,
gotta-
si.
You gotta pull up their eyes.
J'aurais cru qu'elle allait pas
I
l'avoir.
challenged my brother for the first time on Sunday, and he was like, "Cool." I was like, "Yeah."
There is a lot in the game that we don't teach or tell right now, and of course we're trying to improve that a little bit.
Oh, no, it's
I think there's fun in that, though, right? Is
There is. It's definitely supposed to be more of a discovery
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
But, you
There's
know,
some hand holding that every game must do, but
it's kind of depressing though when you look at our last update. How many people don't realize there's crafting in the game?
Yeah.
Because we track
Yeah.
like very simple things like, did you find the crafting?
Well, the amount of
thing?
people who don't know there's a blacksmith in the game.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, like don't even know at all.
Which I think if you're in Preludes, I think Sarah and Joey are going to run it. We're part of the reset's going to have a new kind of like little small quest, like new access or new way to acquire the blacksmith and Orlick,
Yep.
who are currently ancestors that help you through the world.
Whoa.
Oh, secret door.
Oh.
Joey walks through doors, okay?
This is where I like to hang out
Yep.
on my lunch
This
breaks.
is the Slayer's
Wow.
Club.
Okay, that's your cottage.
Yes.
Oh, we should do the Red Dead thing where you can like buy this and then that's where you have to change your outfits.
And then you fall off a mountain and lose everything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Up dog! Save the beavers.
Save the beavers.
Oh,
Est-ce
yeah, I won't let you, 'cause you
Toujours pas, il y arrivera pas. Hein.
You can't smash
Elle y arrivera pas.
I will
wants to
rescue
say.
these little guys.
Little rescue, little animal rescue.
Um,
Yep. Okay, and I'm sorry, I can see in chat, you know, it is.
Donc des petits castors
We don't want to explain too much, but we don't want to explain too little. So
pourraient sauver plein d'animaux.
Testing.
we're going
De la
we're
forêt.
walking that fine line. I personally love games that don't explain too much. It
Paf.
feels like a part of its
Le
discovery.
deuxième.
As long as it's not, you know, completely
As long as it's not
opaque.
like crafting stuff.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
As long as it's not,
balancing act.
as long as it's
exactly.
not a fundamental thing like
Yeah.
like.
Now I know you're just in the Nightfold, Sarah, but if you don't mind going back, there's some
yes,
patch
ma'am.
changes that are coming in Prelude 7.
There is. Yes.
You want
Yes.
to talk about packs for a little
Oh,
bit?
yeah.
What
Explain those maybe a
are
little bit?
these anyway?
Right. So the biggest thing is
Whoa.
We had items for a while, and
Right.
now these are
Yes.
kind of.
Donc vous pourrez changer.
so if you are an existing player, what we found was the idol or kind of the enchanted weapon that's associated with each pact. So for example, the Fae has this kind of crazy thorn bow.
Repartir du coup à chaque fois d'aller dans l'autre monde et dans ce monde-là, le Never Mode, je crois que c'est
Dithered on this a little bit, gone back
le nom,
and
mais je
forth.
sais plus.
And how dare you attack Joey?
Why did he
What
have
did
a
he do to you?
He had a pop-up. I was like, where did that come from? Anyway, never mind.
But what we found was it was really harming the identity
Yep.
of the packs, because now they were just sort of mix and match. I think maybe that's something to think about in the longer term future of the game. But it feels so much better now that you just always have the enchanted bow.
Yep.
And so the Fae class is kind of playing almost like a stealth archer, which is kind of my favorite way to play Skyrim. And so that's kind of the vibe for those things. All of the abilities that you get in your pact also just unlock as you level up.
Yeah. So this
Donc vous pourrez améliorer ou changer du coup les points que vous récupérez pour les mettre dans la grâce, l'espoir, l'esprit pardon, je crois que c'est, ou le courage.
It's basically it's going to move to the skill tree style UI with
Voilà.
a few more envoy or pack specific abilities on it, and not necessarily the casting abilities. Those will just level up on their own as its own thing. So that you don't miss out on the power of your pack.
Yeah, we went a little too far in customization and said.
Donc vous pourrez modifier les pouvoirs que vous aurez à utiliser à chaque fois in-game.
Because we've slowed the game down and really ramped up the complexity of Melee, so we overshot, and so we've taken out the
À gauche.
magical energy collection.
No,
And
you
that- much to Scott's resistance,
Yeah,
so we'll
some
probably have this
beef
conversation
over
about 3
here.
months again. But
Tell us the tea.
for
Ça
this-
manque d'un truc.
For this update that's coming next week, we're using cooldowns for abilities to try to reduce the mental burden of managing energy and make.
Ça manque peut-être d'une petite map,
So
une petite carte exprès,
those are the two big ones.
pour mieux se repérer.
Packs
Parce que si t'es dans les buissons, t'arrives pas à savoir où t'es. Je pense que c'est tout ce qui manque, mais ça peut être amélioré ou non, hein. Mais je trouve qu'il manque un truc, malgré tout.
Oh, this is Joey's point of view.
Oh, we swapped the Joey.
Oh, I thought Sarah got really good all of a
I
sudden.
didn't know that we could do that.
Rue can do anything. over
Wow,
there.
Rue, thanks.
Always good.
Oh,
Cool.
shit!
Yeah. So and I did see someone's
I completed-
noticing the animation improvements, and that's been great. That
Energy is better than cooldowns.
energy's better than cooldowns. I know.
I have one fan.
I like collecting. No, you got two. You got two fans.
All right.
You got two fans.
Et vous récupérez du coup des fragments
I'm using
par les missions que vous
power
terminez,
more in combat. I'm juggling more now, like on the way the cool.
que vous avez sélectionné,
They're
Enfin,
probably
We also
qui vous ont
did
été
the
donnés du coup
abilities.
en tant que mission.
We also did a pass on the abilities to
Yeah.
make them more effective.
Yeah.
Scott's got to put his asterisks in
Yeah,
there.
We made a lot of changes. Like
We did.
a lot of changes.
Yeah.
Like a ton to the
Scott, you
core
have
loop
another
of the
fan.
game.
I'm a Scott fan.
Yeah.
I have 3 of them now.
Yeah. Someone's gonna miss sucking energy. We do like some of the stuff that
Yes.
active.
Yeah, that system
happens.
still
The
exists.
system still exists, and I think
Yeah.
it'll probably come back as maybe
It's still in the game.
a cooldown reset,
Yep.
or potentially a way to
Like the,
juice the fade.
And the
fade bow
soul,
or
the soul rip mechanic, I miss.
The
I
soul
do
rip
miss that.
I miss
Just
as well.
It's
I
still
like the
it's
kinda-
still there.
Yep.
In its current form, in bits and pieces,
Nice, yeah.
in the current build,
Yeah.
but just used in different ways.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yep.
we like those things. We created a lot of things that we really love.
Yep.
And we have a lot of ingredients on the table, and then it's now just figuring out how it all fits together
Totally.
to make that juicy meal.
I think we were feeling maybe about 2 weeks ago we had a bit of a kitchen sink problem.
For sure,
Where it was
yeah.
just like there's so much in the game, and I think because the game is slower and you can start making, you have chances to make different choices. We just kept adding more and more choices. So for this build, if you are an existing Preludes player, would love to hear from you in the forums about what you are digging and what you're not digging from this update when it comes out next week. But this stream is to tell you and warn you what's coming.
Yeah,
Well, speaking of
Yeah.
kitchen sink,
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
you guys have 5 weapons that are also coming in Prelude 7. Can you name all of
Oh,
them?
did we do
freeze
it? Did we get a
frame.
crash?
This is the
Let's
crash.
go to concept art
This
of
is the crash.
How's Joey?
Vetch,
How's Joey's
shall we?
screen?
Or
How's
maybe
Joey
it's
doing?
just trying to pre-process.
Nah, it's
like
thinking about
the
death.
Warframe demo.
Thinking
Yeah.
about death.
That wasn't me. That was
So we have new weapons coming in
That was a
P7.
perfect segue.
That was a great
That was a
segue.
segue
It was
to
intentional,
transition to-
guys. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it. Don't worry about it. It's intentional. 5 new weapons are coming. This is the Vetch, the swift sword.
Yes.
The butterfly of death.
Were you with a butterfly?
I was a butterfly. They have-
Ta-ting.
This really reminds me of the Braveheart sword.
What happened,
Une
Joe?
nouvelle
Are you
arme.
good? He crashed.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's,
All
Yeah.
crashing.
it's the butterfly finisher
yeah.
is too
Butterfly.
strong.
Give me.
Of course, of course.
Elle est quand même belle comme épée. Ça a l'air d'être une épée, je pense.
The sneak attack.
So this is a new longsword
Sneaky.
Yep.
Sneaky
you know,
reboot.
grip that's coming.
We have the Unsa. I don't have an image for that. The dagger. And then we have the Gathanen.
The what?
Gathanen.
Oui, c'était peut-être une dague avant.
Gathanen.
I don't even
Sydney?
know.
Gathanen.
Ah, une
To
petite,
become like
ouais.
canon pronunciations
Yeah.
once
I
you
don't
say
know.
them on stream.
I don't
Une,
know.
entre guillemets, une arme
Sydney, I can't
lourde.
live
I
up
need to
to
get her
your-
to rehearse
I
with me
know.
beforehand.
This is,
I need the pronunciations, Sydney, please.
Yeah, phonetically.
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got this.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah, new halberd coming
Mhm.
in the styling of Garen,
Looks like
our own
pokey
beast.
and slicey.
Yep.
both ends. We love it.
Oh, both ends.
Well, you know.
I see some Hema questions in here actually. Is the longsword going to actually be a longsword? You know what I mean? We have some Hema fans
We're
on
finding-
staff as well.
We do, but I think animation-wise, we're trying to find that balance. We leaned very heavily HEMA in the early prototype,
Yep.
and we kind of want the combat to have roots in that, but we need to push it. We want like a little bit of stylization,
Yep.
you know, to just have a little bit of flavor, but it is something we.
But I do think that sword is actually probably the proportion
Yeah.
of what that person in chat's asking about. This
Oh,
time.
I see. Yes,
Yeah,
yes. Sorry.
Any glaives in this game? You guys gonna have glaives?
Yes.
I feel like it's gonna happen.
We'll definitely
Yeah.
have glaives.
Yeah.
Yep. And in fact,
At some point, yes.
And in
Yeah.
fact, the sword throwing is the glaive code.
Oh,
so
is it actually?
It actually is.
Incredible.
It's literally
From the original Dark
it's
Sector.
from the original Dark Sector. It's
Incredible.
the same code. I mean, obviously the crew's upgraded it and so on. But that's great. Are you gonna get Tulukane name?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
excellent.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Just hydrating to get the blacksmith.
Yes.
Ready.
Yes, we can. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
before
wait.
you,
That's
we
okay.
do more
We got
stuff.
some
Yep.
more.
Next one we have was the bow, which is the greatest concept art that I've ever
Well,
seen.
not so much the bow. This is
It's like
It's also,
little-
yeah.
This is concept also for going to be the opening quest for Soulframe. The War Songs prologue and kind of establishes. I think we showed at TennoCon. You know, like how we kind of do. The first step of customization is through your mom, and then there's a mission where you're going to be playing as the Ute, and then kind of introduce the kind of dynamics of the world. A little better than
And you might have known the wolf
And you might have a
Horngall
connection,
for a
yeah.
long
might
time.
have a
Maybe you're
connection to
besties.
That-
Horngall.
yes.
Maybe you're best
Yeah, you're probably
friends.
besties.
Who knows?
I really love this concept. This
It's
is
so
So
cute.
pretty.
Yep.
It's so
beautiful.
cute. It's what I envisioned myself as a kid, but not really. I was just throwing rocks. That's what I
Did
wish.
you have leather armor?
In my mind, I did.
I actually
absolutely.
got, for my 12th birthday, I got a bow and arrow. I was so
I was gonna
friggin'
say-
happy.
I thought you were going to say leather armor.
No,
I was like,
no,
weird.
No,
Got
no.
hooked up with some
That came in my
sick
late
leather
30s.
armor.
Anyway, it was my 12th birthday, and my mom said, "Go outside, play with your bow and arrow." It was like a Canadian Tire, like fiberglass
Plastic.
thing. It was super.
Oh.
Like it wasn't nerfed.
Did it have suction cup at the end?
It,
or like
no,
a,
it had,
like a point?
it had a
Yeah?
point. in
Okay,
it.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
And I ran outside, and the very first thing I did, I'm not kidding, pointed straight up, fired straight in the air, and then I just.
And then watched it?
And then I just fired
Then
straight
you
in the
went,
air, and then
"Oh."
a light bulb went on my stupid 12-year-old head, and just ran. Just ran. I picked the direction and ran.
Wait a
I'm
second.
still
So
alive
that's
today,
you
barely.
as a kid, really.
Yeah, still alive.
Yep.
Still alive. All right, we can go back to gameplay. Sarah's gonna do
Yeah, cool stuff.
Tulukane.
Okay.
A little Tulukane.
So you may recognize where I am if you've been watching some demos in the past, if you've played before, and this is a big help if you're like, there's crafting in the game. Where is it? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna just show you right now.
In the next
So-
update.
in P7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next week.
Don't try this now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
If
yeah.
sorry.
you're currently
This
in the
is coming
game,
in
do
the
not
next
try this now.
So
Have
are we
we been giving
resetting for
keys- have we been
P7?
giving
Yes.
some keys away,
Yes,
by the
we
way?
Yes.
We've given
We
give
give
one
one
away.
away. Shall we do another one? Ruth?
Yes, thank you.
as we slash away.
Ooh.
Nice.
Owie, owie, owie.
Oh, big guy.
Butterfly again.
Oh, that's actually Scott boosted the potency of that cast. I use it a lot now.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
But it's the
You're kind of a
cooldowns.
gamer,
So
eh?
it's the cooldown, yeah.
You're kind of a gamer.
Cooldowns are why they're
Yeah,
good.
but I like it because of the cooldown, yeah.
All right, Scott, who do you got?
Nice shield throw.
Excel dead sheet.
Excel.
We haven't seen a
Dead
parry
Sheet.
yet, though. There.
I was just gonna say
These
I
are all
gotta
ones
go
I
get
can read.
one.
I know, those are pretty good. Excel Dead Sheet. Please whisper the Play Soulframe Twitch channel you're watching right now with your
Yay.
email.
Congrats and welcome.
Congrats, and we will get you your Soulframe
Come say hi
Preludes
in the
key.
Discord.
Yeah, Discord and all. We'll get you in the game. More keys to come, my friend. More keys to come.
Shield bash isn't hitting at all.
Oh, check out Joey going.
Oh,
And if Joe is watching this stream, I think the shield bash is missing its animation events. It's not
That
doing any
was
damage. Poor Sarah keeps doing it. It looks awesome, and there's no damage event happening.
Maybe it's just for the looks.
yeah.
We can switch back to Sarah now. I think she's about to
It is very stylish.
get the.
Sarah's about to do a thing.
Oh.
Yeah, what is that down there?
Ooh.
Looks kind of interesting.
Looking a little sus.
Ooh, should I
Alright.
pick it up?
Do
That's
it,
what you do when you
do
find a
it,
strange
do
place.
This is
it.
turning into an infomercial.
The Steel Singer. Oh, look how cute it is.
You think it's cute?
I think it's so cute.
All right, all right.
Like that's not clear.
He looks like a penguin.
This is going to be way easier with Joey running support.
I know, yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
For
Oh
the
my God,
backup.
look how
You can flip back to Joey. I have like a little mission to do.
I kind of like the waddle.
Yeah, I think
I like
it's
the
cute.
waddle. Yeah, you can run too.
I
though.
like that run.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can go back.
Go back. Go back.
This is me on Christmas morning.
I like that Joey's watching out for the.
I know.
Is
He's
the-
anticipating the ambush.
like-
That is not fair.
Yes, Joey, yes. Protect, protect.
Get him.
Nice.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is good.
This is
Okay.
so easy.
All right, the
Joey.
system works.
Sarah's just
Just like just letting him.
Oh my God.
My hero.
Joey, our hero. Get him, Joey. Get him.
Let's see if Joey's got any parries in him.
Oh my God,
Joey.
Where'd he come from?
Oh, nice.
Come on,
All
just
right.
slap.
Oh yeah,
That's pretty great though.
That's
Got a finisher on the go.
All right.
That's good.
Okay.
That's the stuff.
Oh, yeah, looting the bodies. Very good, very good.
Get that.
Ooh,
Oh, it's so heavy.
it's so heavy.
Is Joey an NPC? No, he's.
Skipping my arm day.
Oh,
He's
Joey's
very
over
real.
there. He's doing live multiplayer right now.
Mm.
It's a multiplayer game. Oh my God. Who would have thought?
Donc vous devrez prendre le casque du coup et l'emmener.
Based and it's your personal quarters, so everyone has access to the Nightfold right away.
Ah,
but there
peut-être
is
pas,
a
faudrait peut-être pas
progression
l'emmener.
within it, which we're about to see.
And I think hopefully we'll
So,
see
yeah.
if the context actually
Yeah.
got fixed.
Ou
So it
peut-être, je
starts
sais pas.
empty And you have to find the ancestors that will help you progress in the game in different ways.
Un peu amélioré, c'est bien.
I want Joey in my world.
Donc prendre le casque et l'emmener du coup à un endroit spécifique.
Using the new,
look at
the new Tempest.
Sheesh. Oh,
Oh, you got it.
Ruse mistimed. You missed it.
but he ranked up. Damn, Joey.
It looks like clients are jittering a little bit on the HUD display. But, let that coder.
Donc l'emmener, je pense, jusqu'à un endroit spécifique.
There you go.
So we'll see if this works. Penny put in a last minute fix for when we're live. So
Oh yeah, this
under
is
the
our.
bus.
We're
Like,
testing this.
under the
live.
bus. Hey, we know who's fault now.
Penny, penny, penny.
This is work in progress, so
Yeah.
if there's any
Sorry.
glitches, it's
it's looking good. It's looking good.
probably my fault.
Pre-alpha game.
Pre.
Pre. There's several pre's.
How many pre's are we?
Four.
Right now?
Four at least.
4 or 5.
Gotta like
Yeah.
have kicked one of those.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, we were at 5.
We're at 5. Okay, 5. Now we're 4.
So this is how progression works for the Nightfold.
Yes.
You find the ancestors in the environment.
Tuval Khan.
Not the greatest steel singer in all the world, but the worst who ever lived.
She has a bit of a confidence
A
problem.
little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But she's strong. I love how she just yoinked it up.
Yeah, exactly. She's just like
No issue for
Little
her.
Thor's hammers.
Bratty.
I am the glove of thumbs, the blight of ingots, the waste of
Yeah.
Don't we all?
Oh, incredible.
Odd outfit for a blacksmith.
Le casque qui reste en l'air.
Her skin is so tough. She does not
Very tough.
need,
See how tough he
not
is?
need armor to be a black. Yay!
Okay. All right.
Yay.
So
Sisters
that's
C'est Nightfold.
so
Fold.
far.
So far.
Yay,
Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Je ne sais pas quelle sera la traduction en française, mais
Good. This
Okay.
looks good.
This is promising. This is promising. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash.
No, it's perfect. It's perfect.
I love these reveals.
I know.
They're-
It's such a good little ceremony.
It's like a little.
Yeah.
Not good
The
for the water
music
on your
kicks in.
forge, but otherwise.
My brother said on the weekend it's like Pokemon, collecting them all.
It is, yes. I hope
Gotta collect them all.
that's the hope. I hope. Yeah. The hope.
So
I
yeah,
hope.
now
Breaks not my bind to bellows.
Should put the helmet on.
Find
That's
you fragments
family
slain
trauma
by
in that
time.
helmet.
That's family trauma.
We don't talk about
But
that.
no.
All right, my bad.
uh,
My bad.
I never wore Connor's moonsteel
Oh.
helm. And
All right.
never
Someone said that looks like Stitch's head.
Doesn't look like he can wear it. So.
Donc vous pourrez
also
faire du
set,
coup ici...
Kinda's got rank up.
Oh, yeah.
Stories.
Oh, did we get that working?
I think so.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Vous pourrez faire du coup
If you're watching the stream, make sure we got that
make sure we
working.
got that working.
Actually,
Yeah.
Put it on the list.
des bras, des armes, l'armure en fait exprès.
Yeah, do that for a sec. We made some improvements to how crafting works. When you get to Volcane, she comes with stuff you can craft right away. We've reduced the crafting times. Sounds like a Warframe stream now. We reduced the crafting times dramatically, and also she has a progression. The more she crafts, the better she gets at it, and the more confident she becomes. I
Yeah.
hope.
You're kind of, that's the kind of the theme. You're kind of helping her as well as she's helping you.
That's right. Yeah, and what was I going to say about that? Oh, so some of the really advanced stuff she can't craft until she's built a few things.
Warframe 1499.
That's what it's
Yeah.
Warframe 1499. That's very funny. That is kind of it, isn't it?
All right, we have
Romance subplots.
just over 10 minutes, so we're gonna
Okay.
need to go a little bit quicker here.
oh,
with
sorry,
this.
sorry.
You got through your whole housekeeping.
Guys,
I know.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
What do you mean? We haven't been in housekeeping
Go
in
get
30 minutes.
Go get the Cloud Quell in case the collector comes.
Yeah. if you-
So there's a new. When you get in next week, there's going to be. Where is it? It's on the left.
Is it? I think it's on
For
the
the
left.
rat. Look for the little rat. Right there.
Is it on the table?
Yeah.
This?
Yep, that's your hookup.
Someone asked where the French
Yep.
lady was.
Yep.
Yeah. Maybe we need a little highlight on that.
That probably would be good.
Yeah.
Yep. Or
No,
that
you have a
rat
rat
could be
on
he can be the jumping rat too.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, we
Yeah,
put another one out.
let's see some rat jumps.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
Enchanté.
They're perfect.
The rat jumps.
Oh my god.
This is still very berry base.
Yeah.
There's gonna be more customization.
That's the one,
More
Sarah.
choice.
That's the one.
I don't know.
No, good for you.
Nope.
Moving
The
on.
fact that the rats jump in time.
I know,
That's
it's-
all I need. It's so perfect. That's so hilarious.
It's so cute. There's.
Can we switch between a unlocked pack mid-fight?
Verminia du coup,
Combat.
qu'on a pu voir à la TennoCon du coup 2024 de cette année.
Out of combat range, you can switch anywhere. But mid-combat, you cannot.
So you can't go and do a boss and then switch out.
You can't go into a boss and switch. No.
Oh, Sarah's mic's
Oh.
time. Okay, let's. Is there anything else you want to say about P7 before I move on to some other things?
Did I miss anything?
There was stability system with
Oh,
the
yeah.
stability bar.
That's a good one. That's a very good one.
Right.
Chat about
So I think we're calling it stagger, or it might be something like stun in different games. That system's been improved, simplified, and it's
More
now
visible.
It's more visible now, shown on the HUD. And certain weapons and certain types of attacks will do more stagger damage than others, and that's how you can get openers like, kind of getting someone punch drunk so that you can do the finisher
Yep.
on them. So look out for that. We've done a pass on that as well.
The Warframe crew is here to intimidate us.
The Warframe crew is here with their arms crossed. Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry.
We're keeping it warm.
Yeah, the seat's very warm. Anyways, shall we talk a little bit about P8?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do we have to talk about?
So we
Pete?
have some concept art. Sorry, Rue, I know you are doing things.
Oh, poor
and
Rue.
I appreciate you
Yep.
greatly. I think we have camp to show.
Donc nous avons des enfants qui vont arriver aussi du coup
Because I got over 100 assets.
dans Soulframe.
That's my own fault.
Oh yeah.
We have a bunch of videos. I know, that's why I'm trying
Yeah,
to go,
speed
guys.
run.
That's
Yeah.
I'm trying to go. So P8 is going to be doggy focused a little bit.
Yes.
That's right. Yes. So we're going to try to get the. I guess it's like a small quest to
It's a
get
small little rescue.
rescue
Une petite
quest.
quête,
for
ouais.
Orangol. The Sinecure, who are the mercenaries of the Ode. The Ode are the bad guys that live up in the towers. They want these omen beasts for themselves, and so you got to rescue Orangol, and that will put Orangol into your Nightfold. Right now, Orangol's just standing there.
Yeah, you're ready.
Ahead of time.
For pets.
But
There is a little bit of a mission you have to do for Orangol.
little mission you got to do for Orangol,
You can go to the next asset roof.
and that will let.
Oh.
And then for P8, it won't be the riding mount yet, but it will be something you can infrequently summon to come in and just kind of destroy maybe one of those big Banneret guys or
That's
something.
right.
Quand même, le look est quand même bien fait, hein, je trouve.
And I have
Big doggy.
the concept for the corrupted version. Do we want to show it?
We can show it real quick.
We
and
can
just
show it real
we're,
quick.
We're going to
Okay.
be doing some faction expansion to get some more enemies
quick enough.
in the game.
Oh,
Oh yeah, this was. We won't be doing this. again,
Wow.
because There's a corruption version of Orangol.
Just
It might
experiments.
make an appearance
I mean,
though.
keep going, Rue.
Because we
You
got
keep
the
going.
roaming.
wow.
corrupted-
Pas mal, pas mal, pas mal.
There might be something there. Yeah. Oh, these
Whoa.
Oh,
are.
AOL.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Il est beau, hein.
AOL.
Yeah, we can power through.
Pas mal, pas mal.
Yep.
Early designs.
Early
Yep.
designs. Yep.
And one thing, again for P8, so after P7, is the kind of hub, the secret hub video that we have.
Oh yeah, that's when Joey comes over to talk us through what he made.
Joey, get over here.
Okay, what are we looking at? What is this?
This
What are
is
we
the
looking at?
this is a social hub that's in the works. That's is it coming for P8? We're getting it from P8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was asking the coding channel.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe a tumbleweed went by.
Everyone's gonna be hello.
but yeah, we'll start with a similar system that Warframe uses for relays, and we're going to be kind of building on that.
Donc un sorte de relais comme dans Warframe, du coup. Hein.
Rose, we've been giving hints about that. This is kind of the resistance fighters.
Ce qui est pas mal, hein. C'est pas mal de faire ce genre de système.
And the Silent Rose will be kind of down here, and planning
Avec des
to
syndicats
against
et bien plus encore.
Odin, hoping to find an envoy to help them in their cause.
Yep.
A community bath.
Et puis voir certains personnages qu'on peut pas voir encore dans Soulframe. Ce qui peut être pas mal.
It's a little much. Yep, that's good.
Yep. And there's Diora. Yeah, if you've seen the
Yeah, there's Diora.
if you've seen the Garen quest.
So yeah, once you awaken Diora out of the Ode spell, she's going to be wanting to join the Silent Rose, and that's how her character is going to develop.
Wonderful.
Pretty cool.
Yep, very cool.
Thank you.
And earlier the year, we showed Bromius, who is a big old bear,
Yep.
and we have not an update for.
He's the next Omen Beast that's in the works. Yes.
This is
Yep.
true. We have a little bit, just a video to show, a quick video of his lair, if you will, and kind of his spot.
The Nethans.
The Nethans.
Right. So beneath
Les
the, kind
nymphes.
of the elder trees of the world are these kind of like these
Oh.
cave systems.
Pas mal, pas
And
mal.
Evolution has
J'aime bien, j'aime bien, j'aime bien.
These are the voicing trees, kind of a mood disorder, I suppose, and kind of turn them evil. And down here is where Bromius roams. In his old role as Arbearer, he would heal the trees and he would take care of any diseases and that sort of thing. But
so cool.
in the
It's very cool,
quest, Bromius has, of course,
C'est quand même
drinking this crystal
bien
sap
fait, hein.
and needs your help to kind of find himself again. And so this will be a new
Pas mal,
area
pas
that
mal, pas mal.
we're bringing, not for P7 next week, but in
Donc la prélude 7 qui arrive du coup la semaine prochaine.
Again by Joey mocking this up for us.
Yes, let's go, Joey.
Donc n'hésitez pas à vous inscrire sur le lien qu'il y a en,
Couldn't make out with time.
en épinglé.
I wanted to go. Can we go to the Bromius armor one, Rue?
Oh yeah, and like all.
Gotta have a cosmetic with the.
Well, that's kind of what we're doing. We're
Donc les
tying
cosmétiques.
packs
Voilà.
and armor sets to Omen Beast progression. That's
Pour
what
ceux
it
qui ont accès à la prélude, vous pourrez voir tout ça bien sûr, le prélude 7 là, à partir de la semaine prochaine.
There will
Hein.
always be that kind of
N'hésitez pas à rejoindre bien sûr tout ça, hein, tous les liens que je mets dans le chat.
What's a Mendicant?
Yeah, Mendicant.
What's going on here? What am I looking at?
Nouvel ennemi, je
I'm
pense.
gonna blow this explanation.
Quand même pas mal, hein.
Because we've done a few iterations of this idea.
Yeah.
C'est quand même pas mal avec un petit
I'll
livre.
do what I think is the
Pour
correct
4 minutes.
Go.
And so this
Gorgeous
As of
design.
right now.
amazing design.
It's
The
so
Mendicants are going to be a new enemy faction that we're in the works on, and
Une nouvelle
I'm
faction
not gonna
ennemie.
do Sydney's deep lore justice
Yeah,
because
yeah.
she has some incredible lore written for this, and I'm going to paraphrase it, but basically the Ode corruption gains a form of sentience, and
Yes.
it kind of takes over old beings and gets a life of its own. So this is kind of like the corruption coming to life and taking over people.
Yes, so these are, and if I kind of think of them as the ring race of the game,
Yep,
where
yep,
it's kind of these elder ghosts, and of course the seeping of the corruption has given them an opportunity to emerge that they never had before,
Yeah.
and wreak havoc amongst the world.
The hanging
Yeah,
book
so-
is so
The hanging
cool.
spell
book
book
is
is incredible, yeah.
So they'll be
Yeah.
using, I think, we've been calling them corruption benders, a
Yeah,
little bit of
yeah.
Avatar Last Airbender style. But they will have a form of magic that uses all that. You remember those the moaner things.
Donc
that
encore 3 minutes
destroy
pour,
them, creating this kind of toxic pollution, and they can
pour avoir le
do it
Devstream du coup
themselves.
182 que nous allons commencer démarrer dans quelques instants.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Scry.
Yep.
On to something a little more handsome.
Oh, Steve snuck this in. I'm
Go
not
on,
sure.
Jeff did not
Go
want
on,
me to
show
show
it to
this.
you.
Donc des nouveaux,
Hello.
des nouveautés qui arrivent du coup.
Oh my god, who is this?
Oh, there's Rebecca in the background.
We
So
he has a fan
bad.
club already. Yep.
Who is
Right.
that?
This is I
This
think
is Josulfar.
Josafar, and it's
Joe so far.
Elisa's work?
This is Elise's work.
Elise's
Yep.
work.
Based on a Keith Thompson design.
Based on Keith
okay.
Thompson's
Yeah.
design. And we talked about this at TennoCon about the primeval envoys. So, and I did see a few questions.
what? What are they called? The
Prime
evil?
Primeval.
Prime evil?
Nope.
Prime.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Prime.
Nope. Not the same company at all. And so the primevals are the original envoys, the first sort of generation of them. And this is one of them. And when people were asking in chat a little bit, like, is there going to be a founder's pack? Probably this is going to be how we kind of do that.
There's going to be a set of 3 based on kind of the lore of the game with the moon and the 2 suns.
Yep.
And yeah, should we talk a bit about what our plans are for?
With 1 minute left.
No, there's a big side. Maybe
That's
we'll tee that up for maybe next time we
November,
show
we'll
this.
see you in
We'll tee
November.
that one up for the next one. Yeah.
Joe Star,
Yeah.
Josephars, I think someone just said in the chat. great.
Josafar.
Yeah.
And then something a little fun, whimsical event perhaps, addition to the game.
Donc un petit événement qui aura lieu
You didn't
pour le
see
prélude. Hein.
pumpkins, actually.
Yesterday I saw so many.
Well,
We
we
were
did
just-
change the spawn rate, maybe a little too
Maybe a
low.
little too aggro the other way.
Dan, if
Yeah.
you're
Il est quand même
watching-
mignon, hein.
Yeah, sorry, Dan.
Il est quand même mignon.
They
Dan,
weren't
yeah,
looking
yeah.
for pumpkins though.
Yeah.
He's always right. You guys are
Sneaking in a
listening.
quick Halloween event, right?
We have a little Halloween
Yeah.
event, and so there's a bit of Sprout folklore for you to learn about the crone that hunts their children in the harvest months. And so you'll be able to find some pumpkins, winter squashes, and smash those, and they will give you.
Avec une petite arme, je pense, pour, soit pour nous, soit pour ce personnage-là. Voilà, voilà.
Yeah, it's fine.
Nous allons pouvoir attaquer dans quelques instants le Devstream de Warframe, le Devstream 182.
The Soulframe
Yeah.
spooky season.
There you
Spooky
go.
season.
Yeah, it's
Just
a
a little thing.
new cosmetic you'll get from Epcot.
All right,
There you go.
besties, we're gonna rapid fire some Q&A from our players. Are you ready?
Okay.
From
I thought we were out of time.
no, it's fine. No, it's
Oh.
fine.
Winter
It's fine. It's fine.
It's late.
From Aqualist, will there be player trading?
Yes.
Wonderful. Steve Keogh, when can we play the Preludes in this fall? We already said that. It's going to be 2025.
We are not going to go full open
Correct.
when we thought,
But if
but
you get a key.
we are going to.
La grande patronne derrière qui parle,
Anytime someone gets an invite,
qui a annoncé qu'il était l'heure.
we're going to give batches away to people as we.
Donc le Devstream va commencer, 182 va commencer dans quelques instants. de Warframe.
For packs, and are there material requirements for crafting each set final?
The material crafting is in final. Yes, there is customization.
Yes.
Incredible. All right, my friends, let's
Yeah.
give away let's give away another Soulframe Preludes keys and do our outros and goodbyes. Any closing words from our sponsors on the camera?
Get in here, Rebecca.
Yeah, Rebecca. I was gonna say Rebecca did this.
Oh, we're gonna do the Muppet thing.
Avec la hate.
Sam sent so many other good questions. Maybe we'll do a little soul short. We have some YouTube videos.
There you
that
go.
we usually do a little
Yes, we will do one
Q&A.
for P7.
So,
Donc il y aura une vidéo la semaine prochaine, je pense, ou dans pas longtemps, pour le Prélude 7 qui arrivera du coup la semaine prochaine sur Soulframe du coup, pour ceux qui ont accès au Prélude. Donc n'hésitez pas, vous avez le lien dans le chat pour avoir accès au Prélude. On se retrouve dans quelques instants. Je vais marquer une petite pause le temps que on puisse démarrer tout ça et puis on attaque le Devstream 182 Soulframe sur le thème des technocides Coda. Donc vous avez accès, vous avez encore le lien, profitez-en, il est en épinglé, je vais l'enlever dans quelques instants pour avoir accès à Soulframe. Voilà.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. It's pre-alpha. It's going to be a bumpy ride, but it's going to be a fun one.
All right,
Yep.
and before we go, you know, it's all fun and games over here, but it's a very serious game, Soulframe. We have very serious material. We only do the most serious things.
Oh, you're going to show? This is the animation. Oh, no. Okay, well, there you go.
There you go.
Allez, on passe au Devstream Soul Warframe maintenant. Hop.
We'll see you next time.
Okay.
Thanks for watching.
We love you.
Hop.
See you in a few minutes.
On va marquer une petite pause vite fait de Warframe. Merci d'avoir regardé du coup ce petit Devstream de Soulframe. On se retrouve pour un prochain Devstream Soulframe. On va marquer une petite pause le temps que j'évacue tout, qu'on revienne normal pour le Devstream de Warframe. A tout de suite, dans quelques instants. A tout de suite. Hop, 2 secondes. Tac, 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 tac. Et puis on peut passer du coup, voilà. Hop, à dans quelques instants. Merci d'avoir su, merci d'avoir regardé.